What's up, everybody? Uh, just want to give a huge shout out to the Cigar DM. He had an amazing stream, which I'm going to link down in my down here below. Uh, he had a couple of veterans on and was talking about veterans in gaming, which is a veteran myself. I definitely do enjoy seeing that type of thing being discussed. A lot. It wasn't a super hard hitting, but there was a some really good things that were asked. The PTSD, the use of D&D to help work through things, as a lot of us in the hobby believe, you know, it is therapeutic, but not necessarily therapy, and it also has allowed them to get the, I guess you want to say, get all the thoughts that are in their head out and come to grips in it. And that is a really big thing with former military, especially that's been in high action zones, like Afghanistan, even going back to Iraq. It's the we forget that when it's over and these guys come home, that it's not always going to be wine and roses. These guys have seen things, they have experienced things, and I am very proud of Connell, this guardian, for you know having the foresight to do something I didn't even think of myself doing, which is, sitting down with some veterans and asking them those questions. As a veteran, we deal with our PTSD and everything else in our own way. So it's definitely good to see someone who does not have that background as someone who is in the military coming back to actually, have those hard hitting talks, is, I guess, the best way to put it, you know, on, how is it affecting the veterans as a whole? A lot of times, a lot of people forget that we do carry baggage with us, whether we've been, you know, in a war zone, not in a war zone. There's things that we see, there's things that we have experienced that stick with us for the rest of our lives. Even to the point of we have stories that other soldiers have told, kind of around the campfire. Uh, both my grandfathers were in World War II. My one grandfather was stationed in the Philippines, and he was staged to go into the invasion of Japan, when they got the high sign. The other one was the on a boat off the coast of Japan, so they were both in the Pacific Theater, and he went in after they dropped the first bomb, and he had pictures. I wish I had those, but so they got lost somewhere in the shuffle after his and my grandmother's death and everything else. But the big thing is looking at it, because it looked like someone had taken a shovel, dug up the dirt, turned it over, and just cut it up with a shovel. And, even though that he wasn't there to see it, he saw the aftermath, and that stuck with him. In fact, neither of my grandfathers would actually talk about anything they did until one night when they actually sat down together and found out they were both in the Pacific. And then we started hearing stories that even my mom had never heard. And sometimes, a lot of times, it takes a vet to know a vet. So that just make sure that if you know the some veterans or some people who've been in who've come back, reach out to them. Just see if they're okay. If you're in the military yourself, you've got some old battle buddies that you're still in contact with, reach out to them. Say, hey, how are you doing? Do you need any help? Because even sometimes, do you need somebody to talk to? Sometimes that right there is all those folks need. So once again, I'm going to link Connell's stream down in my description here. Definitely make sure you go check it out. It it was very well done, and once again, I just want to applaud him for that. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.